I declare this, the Bumblebee Power Armor. We've got some really exciting news, especially about Obsidian Entertainment. You may know this developer. They worked on a little game called Fallout New Vegas. Well, they've been ramping up some really cool teases related to their new title, which will be revealed at the Game Awards. They've been posting some new images on their website. Here's just one of them. We're going to go over all of them and what they mean and what they could indicate. Plus, we're talking about yet another controversy surrounding Bethesda and Fallout 76. This was the headline. It says Fallout 76's $200 Power Armor Edition wasn't what buyers were promised. Bethesda has no plans to offer advertised item. What in the world is going on with Bethesda? I swear they cannot catch a break. I hardly see any good news related to Fallout 76. Hopefully down the road we get some good news related to Fallout 76. At least we're going to be getting 2 patches, big patches, in December to fix some issues and add new features. But anyway, yes, welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wanderers, to Open World Games. Oh yeah, remember, if you are new, smack that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification icon. Remember, I stream daily to facebook.com/openworldvideogames. Check that all out in the description below. Would love to see you guys on the streams and everything. I've been streaming Red Dead Online as well. But I know you are here about this Obsidian Entertainment tease, so let's get into this. So yeah, the first image they posted was this one. It says, from Spacer's Choice, live December 6th at the Game Awards. Now, it was described furthermore as following. It says, before getting acquired by Microsoft, Obsidian had an RPG in the works with Take-Two Interactive. Now, the official website has 2 teaser images. By the way, it's now 3 teaser images of that game, along with this countdown timer to December 6th, which of course is going to be aligning with the Game Awards 2018. Some really exciting stuff coming to the Game Awards. Also, I've heard that there's going to be a brand new Alien game revealed, and that's going to be a AAA title. So I'm extremely curious about that one as well. But they go on to also say that the title could be called The Outer Worlds for this new Obsidian game, and the premise of the game appears that it could be kind of steampunk in space, which is definitely interesting. Now, let's go take a look at some of these teaser images here. So we have this one, of course, says Better Than Nature, and it's just an assortment of like skin cream bread and all sorts of different items. And then we have this one, which is the most interesting one to me. It's like a weapon here, some sort of pistol, and it says it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Order yours today, excuse me. And for me personally, this really looks like BioShock. To me, this has a BioShock. Of course, it has its own unique look to it, but the advertising really does remind me a little bit more of, BioShock. Let me know what you make of some of these images here. And there was another one that said, stay tuned for a special message from Auntie, I think it's Cleo's. It says live December 6th at the Game Awards. So yeah, some really ominous advertising, marketing stuff going on related to this brand new game. Again, I'll keep you up to date with anything happening with this game, but definitely look out. December 6th, the Game Awards. I'll have the breakdown. If there's a trailer, gameplay, I will definitely get it up for you guys and break down everything that's happening there. But yes, let's talk about Fallout 76 and Bethesda a little bit, shall we? So, this was posted out on Twitter, and this comes from Scotty, who purchased the Power Armor Edition. He says, is there any reason why we get a thin nylon bag instead of the canvas bag that was originally advertised for the Power Armor Edition? And yeah, that's a good question. This has been going viral, like completely viral. And, there's been some responses from Bethesda. Now, the initial response from a Bethesda support, I think it was Bethesda support, it says this: after reaching out to Bethesda and looking for answers, the buyer, and I don't know which buyer they're referring to, I don't think it was the buyer in the Twitter post, said they got a response from Bethesda Gear Help Desk that said, we are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag, and they claimed the advertised product was a prototype, and it turned out to be way too expensive to make. Now, this is where it gets really bad. It says the message from Bethesda ended by saying, "We aren't planning on doing anything about it." That's really, really bad. Now, of course, Bethesda took to Reddit, the official Bethesda, Reddit account, and they did offer this. They said, "Thanks for tagging us in the post. We're not sure if you've seen this make the rounds on various areas of the internet yet, but we've made an official statement about this issue and include it below. The Bethesda store support member is a temporary contract employee and not directly employed by Bethesda or Bethesda Game Studios. We apologize to the customer who took the time to reach out. The support response was incorrect and not in accordance with our conduct policy. Unfortunately, due to unavailability of materials, we had to switch to a nylon carrying case in the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. We hope this doesn't prevent anyone from enjoying what we feel is one of our best collector's edition. Thanks again for tagging us." Now, they did say this: "We are working with our CS team to provide 500 atoms to Power Armor Edition purchasers. Please visit our support articles here that provide instructions on how to get in touch with them." So they're going to be providing 500 atoms out of all of this, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be replacing that nylon bag with what was promised, which was that fancy smancy canvas bag. Let me know your opinion on this one. Personally, I think it's a freaking fiasco. Wow. What a freaking mess for sure. So, that's a total bummer that this has happened. And yeah, like I said, it seems like Bethesda can't catch a break at all when it comes to this stuff. So they got to get this stuff down. I think there was an additional response. Also, the official Fallout account said, "We understand and respect that there was disappointment with the bag and the Power Armor Edition," and they go on to also clarify that they would be giving out 500 atoms to anyone seeking that got the Power Armor, edition. So there's that. So yeah, let's go over some really cool ideas I have found around the community. I really want to highlight these. I think they would make Fallout 76 better experience overall. So let's go into, first of all, the camp ideas. So this one comes from, let's see the name here. It's Jad, I believe it is, 103. It says, "You should be able to publicize your camp so people can congregate there. Recruitment beacons and ham radios." And he goes on to further say, "My church is off the 92 up north or off the 103 down south. En casa in su casa, compadres. I would love for you guys to come visit and use my benches, but there's no good way of advertising to a server where you are located unless I wanted to invite everyone in the server to my party by the threes and tell them, or go out of my way every time I join a new server to walk to everyone personally. Neither is preferable when a third option could be made available to us." He further says this: "Proposal, add plans for recruitment and beacons that display your camp on the map for servers to see." Absolutely love that idea. It would be very cool to be able to also name, your camp on the map, whatever name, like a bar or, maybe a medic tent, gun shop, that sort of thing. Or even if you want to make a little town hotel, whatever, it'd be cool if you can actually have kind of categories that you can actually classify it in, maybe, or something like that. But just highlighting over it, you can say, "Hey, this place offers a gun store, medical supplies, everything you need for your needs." I really think that they need to add something like that in the game. It would make it a lot more fun. And, Bethesda said that they want players to act like NPCs. This is one way to encourage players to kind of embrace NPCs and act like that. Like they really wanted. Now, also, he says, "We should also be able to set up ham radios to chat across the map to other camps that have the radios to set up trades and stuff." Yeah, I would love to be able to use the radios to further communicate, and also maybe set up an advertisement, even if it was kind of something that was preset, where you had choices that you can set up. Or wouldn't it be cool to record your own advertisement? But I don't know if Bethesda would be able to do that. But preset ads like, "Hey, at this trade post, they're selling guns and blah, blah, blah," and or it's a hotel or what have you. But yeah, it'd be really cool to see the ham radio being used in that manner. Now it's time for your top comments. Leave a comment down below. You never know, it could end up in a video. So the first top comment comes from Stuck in Bliss. They go on to say they should add a player vending machine that you can build at your base, put your recipes and whatever into it, and set it at your desired price. Absolutely love this idea. You know, previously there was another idea of using like a robot or an assistant in that way, but vending machines would be also really neat to be able to upgrade as a trader, to have your own vending machines that you can have around the world, and maybe even have it where you would have to protect those vending machines as well. So some really cool ideas around vending machines for sure. Next comment comes from Hagnarok, who says, I'm happy you are giving us news that does not ooze with negativity. It's actually refreshing. I know the game has its problems, but it's not as bad as some make it out to be. Keep up the good work. Yeah, the game definitely does have problems, but I have really found, you know, a lot of enjoyment with this game as well. I'm hoping, you know, by spring 2019 that we do have a way more solid experience, and they're adding some pretty neat stuff to December, so they are very serious about addressing the game. But yeah, thank you for the compliment. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. I have been critical about the problems with the game, but I don't feel like beating a dead horse, you know. I don't feel like constantly revisiting the issues. I'm sure you all are aware of them, and you're just waiting around for patches and stuff. The first wave of patches will be in December, so look out for those. But guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more Fallout 76 and open world gaming goodness, and I will see you once again back in the Wasteland. Take care.